Uh, I'm kind of thinking maybe I can't beat Dan because I'm struggling just to get like 112 is basically out of the question right now for me. Like I'm just not like I'm not even successfully getting 113s. Like I'm always throwing 113s. Who's to say that 110 is possible? I need to like study Dan's run and see what he does. But I'm not sure I can get third place in this category, like, which sucks because I was so close to it too, and then I just gave up. Like, not even gave up, I just stopped playing. Which you're probably thinking, isn't that just giving up? But the difference is, in one of them I was just like, yeah, I'm happy with this time, and then I stopped playing. I don't know. I'll see how I feel with this category, but I'm not sure if third place is really achievable for me anymore. Sub badges when? I'll see. I don't know what the sub badges would be though, and I'm probably not gonna commission for like that. Like what should I even like do for sub badges? You know, I could like I don't really want to just stick to a theme around one game. You know, kind of like how for my emote like set, I don't really want it to just be one series. I guess maybe I could do PlayStation consoles like you know, the first sub badge is like a PSP, and then once you're subbed for a year, you get a PS1, then a PS2, etc. Means I don't have to put in much effort into sub badges, but I can still like keep a consistent theme, you know. Oh no, Robo, it fucking is honestly. Like, dude, okay. I'd say like both as a like I definitely do think this is harder to get into than NG Plus No LC, but that's like I think it's an easy category to get into, but it is still harder to get into than NG Plus No LC. But I feel like the difference between like this category as a beginner and this category as a top player is way bigger than the difference between NG Plus as a beginner and as a top player. Like I feel like you'll get ready to handle the category's difficulty. Like the NG Plus like you won't be fully ready to handle high level NG Plus no LC, but you're better equipped for that than you ever will be for this. Like only recently did I realize how fucking hard this category is. And yeah, a lot of shit isn't figured out, and I don't know where to start with figuring out. I haven't even figured out the one thing I thought I could solve, which was Eviscerator. Like, Eviscerator's still not fully consistent. Like, he's mostly consistent. My strat usually gets me past him, but not always, and I don't know why. Dan found Dan has a way to make the bots not suck that much on Monuments of Death, but it sometimes still doesn't work. It's just a little bit more consistent. Like, I don't know what to do, like, ever in this category. I don't know why anything happens. Hey, if you can get me some fucking time saving, you can get me to beat Dan. One thing that I'd like to know is where like my bolts are coming from, because sometimes I'll be on Serathos and I just straight up can't afford the mine launcher. Sometimes I'm like short by nearly 1,000. Then I had one run where I had 2,000 bolts to spare, and I'm like, where did I get all that? What did I do differently? Like, I don't fucking know. This level's gonna haunt me forever, isn't it? Like, the fact that I fumbled it on GDQ so hard. Even though I practiced the fucking shit out of it. This game is so wacky. It really is. It partially just has to do with the fact that we can't figure shit out in these games ever. Like, because we don't, like, have, like, source code and whatnot. Or, like, all the, you know, we just don't know why. Like, for example, like, how it took forever to find Corp. Like, to find out why Corp works. Or why the Japanese version is even more broken when you do file cartography. Is so solved now, IMO. Huh. Hey, don't pry me away from this category. Yeah, I need at least one PB in this category. Like, I've been playing this for too many days now to just quit. Even if I decide not to go for third place, I at least gotta get like a 112 or something. What am I aiming for? I have no idea anymore. I was gonna aim for third place because I was 50 seconds off of it. Then Dan came back and lowered his PB by several minutes. And now, like, I'm struggling to get even remotely close to his time. Like, I'm straight up just struggling to get close to my own fucking time. So I don't know what like, I'm gonna probably adjust my goal a little bit. To just go for something a little easier. Dan is just too good. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him, if I can. I'll have to figure out a way. I would like to know why, like, the fucking, like, even though he spawned next to me, he still, like, took, like, a fat second to do shit. That'd be fucking nice. I'll try to see if I can beat Dan. I'll watch his run later today. When stream is over, I'll try and watch his run and see where I can, like, you know. One thing he does that I don't do, and I know this is, like, just me being me, is the fucking air swing on Infiltrate the Cathedral Part 2. That is definitely not, like, helping my chances at all. And for all I know, he's still grinding the category for possibly world record, because I know this is his favorite category. Wait, what fucking XP am I? Oh god, that is really bad XP. I should still be able to make it up, but that feels sketchy as shit. Literally, the more I play this, how hard would I say this run is? To get into, it's very easy. It's like, On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say this run is like a 5, maybe 4, honestly, on how easy it is to get into. Like, yeah, there's gonna be a couple difficulties, but you are definitely gonna be able to, like, as long as you, like, somewhat practice, like, a lot of the fast strats are, like, not that difficult. There's a couple optimal strats that I don't go for because it is difficult. Mainly on the final level. There are 2 clips that I will probably never go for in this category. However, if you get the top level, this category is honestly like an 8. This category is like an 8 on the fucking like scale of difficulty. Easy sub 130. I wouldn't say that just because my first run of this category was a 126. So, and that's coming from somebody who was, well, I'd say I was a little better at the time than I am now. In some senses. But yeah, this is a very easy category to get into. Although I think most people would say the NG plus no LC category is the best one to get into. But of course, maybe you don't want to download a file or make a file yourself. So yeah, in that case, this is also just as good for that reason. Any percent categories in Ratchet and Clank games are really weird because they're either super easy to get into or a fucking torture fest. Ratchet won any percent, then you have Slop. We don't need to talk about any percent. We're safe from it now. It's over. GDQ's over. I had the time of my life. I suffered a little bit because I had to play any percent instead of like a cool category. Ratchet won any percent. Like that's a pretty decent beginner category. I'd say it's more difficult than this, but like it's definitely viable, seeing as many people do start with that. Ratchet 2 any percent is fucking hard. It is so fucking hard. Like, it is it's somewhat viable, but, like, you know, up your arsenal's main any percent category, any percent no FC, that is even harder. That is an insanely hard category. I don't know why I find any fun in it. Oh no, anyone would agree, Flowers. It's borderline fact. It's borderline fact that NG Plus is like easier, but I'm specifically talking any percents right now. But no, no FC is fucking difficult as fuck. It is insanely difficult. It's one of the most difficult categories I've ever ran. Like, the fact that I have a 44 in it is fucking crazy. And then this one is really easy to get into. It's like the easiest of the first 4 games. Tool of Destruction, 8% to my memory, is pretty easy to get into. Quest for Booty, there's, I mean, only 2 any percent categories, so... Okay, come on. And one more. Oh yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh. Ooh! Shit, bro. Fuck it. Oh, fucking clutch. I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyways. I'm a fucking sex god. That was so fucking close. Alright, let's make this a good Chronos. I will say the thing with this category, Vibholm, is the arena fights are really difficult to do optimally. But you run Slide too, so you're used to like a bit of combat, right? You know, rats in episode 1, the one fight in episode 2. I don't really know how to describe said fight. Oh, go this way. Yeah, you're familiar with fighting some guys. You know, you know how to throw down. How do you do the air swing? It's fucking free. It's a tiny bit of RNG. Sometimes it's RNG, but not always. Like, for example, the one on Vindicator tournament is based, like, it's like literally just the same setup every time. But yeah, this is a great category to start your Ratchet speedrun career with, Vib. I recommend it. I like this category. It's not my favorite category, but I'd say it's really fun. Until you get to my level, then at that point you're just like, please, let me PB. Oh yeah, one idea I have for an emote. So you all know the Epe emote, did someone say cock? Well, I thought of one that's nowhere near as vulgar, It's Ratchet with this armor that he's wearing, and it's something like, did someone say Deadlock? You know, because it could also be like a little reference to how everyone misspells this game's name. Literally, like the PlayStation Nation GDQ server misspells the game's name. Also, this is my scuffed route that I do because I can't be bothered to go for the other air swing. Like, I'm just too much of a fucking coward. As FRC would say. I think FRC says cowards. He's like, coward, they are cowards. One thing I really like about this category that NG Plus No LC doesn't really offer is Ravager routing. Like, you actually have to kind of like plan out when to use your Ravager because you don't get infinite uses of it. And I've come up with 3 reliable spots to use the Ravager that would also still give me the chance to use it on the final boss. So 1 in the Dread Challenge here, 1 on the King Leviathan, 1 on Stygia, and 1 on Heavy Metal. Also, I just realized, is Santi about... What is he about to get? Oh, shit. Okay, I have, like, a stream open right now, and it's my friend who's, like, about to get sub 52 in a... Fuck off! That was such an ugly way to say it. That happens to me, like, often, too. That's happened to me, like, on, like, the King Leviathan as well. And I find that, like, it's like, okay, well, if the game won't let me use it there, then I'll just use it in the second best spot, and that's in the Dread Challenge. Okay, wait, my friend's about to get sub 52 in God of War 2. Oh, he's about to get sub 51:30. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please, please. Fuck. My friend, Santiago. He, holy shit, he got 51:25. Fuck yeah. I'll try and say GG to him when I can. It's gonna be important for box. Don't worry, Robo. My Ravager route means that I will have it for box, even though I still can't, quote-unquote, one-cycle him. Also, wait, I just realized I have Ravager for Shell Shock. I'd say that was pretty fast. He's dead. Yep. Okay, so all the big enemies have 3 mines of health. That's how I'm measuring that shit. Mines. This also means I don't have the Ravager for this mission, but I'm pretty sure it's faster to use it on Shell Shock over this anyways. The main thing that the Ravager gives me in this mission is it gives me a chance to go get ammo without reducing time spent killing things. Also, it would be, like, Vibholm, if you're still here, are you Finnish? Like, I'm pretty sure you are Finnish, right? I was gonna say, it'd be kind of interesting, because the world record holder for this category is also Finnish. He's, like, really fucking cracked. There's kind of a tendency that Finnish runners of this series are pretty fucking good at these games. Actually, just not Norwegian, Nordic runners in general. Like, there's Mukke, Torbolin, Yokari, Killj, Atapi. Like, there's probably more Nordic runners. Pentali. Like, there's just, like, a ton of Nordic runners, and they're all fucking cracked. You did a fucking sub 120 on your first fucking attempt or something. Don't you love when the triangle button doesn't fucking work? No, kidding. Excuse me. little backup there is to use the wrench. Why aren't you talking right now? I don't know. I'm just not. Also, that was a good Chronos. I'm happy with that Chronos. Oh, other than the thing, I just remembered the one way I'm not happy with that Chronos. But, look, most people can't get a Chronos that good because the game won't let them. This is the Raptor. So these ships take 4 mines. Yo, what's up, Root? Just playing some Ratchet Deadlocked 80% LLC, baby! I'm so fucking good at this category, that's why I'm only 5th place. Oh wait, don't go here. Okay, now go here. By the way, the reason I leave those turrets alive is because they can actually kill enemies, so it just assists me a little. I didn't actually know about that till I saw Cinder play this category. Like, there's a lot of, like, dude, I didn't actually memorize where to dropship spawn till I was playing fucking any percent. Also, holy shit, look at that pace. Okay, guys, if I play perfectly, and I gold by, like, 5 seconds, surely I have 5 seconds of gold to milk out of this run, right? Alright. I have a new strat for Shard. It's called waiting at the area where the game always fucking crashes and praying that somehow it does something. So far, I have a 100% success rate. And I can't confirm or deny if it's attributed to my new awesome, totally reliable strat. You gotta go back to work. Hi, Chloe! Is that what my house's doorbell sound? I have never heard the doorbell to my house. That is fucking terrifying. That is actually fucking terrifying. If that's actually what my house's fucking doorbell sounds like, that's horrifying. That I do not want to hear that at like 3 in the morning. That would scare the shit out of me. That'd be like the IRL equivalent to like when you lose power in Five Nights at Freddy's and he like, you know, he's like, I almost passed this node without capturing it. I was about to scream because I thought one of the nodes wasn't captured. I really fucking love that these bots just fucking die all the time. There's like no fucking health to them. Like, it's not like that big a deal in this mission, it seems, but still, like, come on, man. Okay. Also, I have another strat, and this one actually does work. It's called not waiting at the final node, so the enemies can't hurt the bots. And it's an awesome strat, and it actually works. And I don't know how I didn't think of it sooner. Shit. Wait. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's still a little bad. In the meantime... Eat my fucking balls, Sharp. These are my fucking nuts. I do this easier method because I tried the harder method like once and it didn't work out, so too scared now. Also, my ammo. Oh shit. Lock in, chat. It's not a run till you're out of Crusader, Flowers. That much I'll tell you. That's, like, I don't feel nervous yet. I'll feel nervous when I'm past Crusader. Because that's when the category gets a little bit easier. The first half of this entire category is insanely difficult. Like, I genuinely believe this is one of the most difficult categories I've played at high level. This is like the underestimated, like, the underestimated devil of the series. Good node overload. I did everything I knew to do, and it all worked out for me, because I'm so sexy. Okay, here I no longer charge in, because I've had incidents where the bot gets stuck. I thought this only occurred on mission restarts, but I don't know. Maybe that's somehow has to do with any percent. Rather be safe, exactly. Like, I have a ton of time to play with right now. This could actually be a real PB if I were to continue playing at this rate. Like, this is actually, you know, a really great run, and I do not want to just kill it to something stupid. Alright. So a little thing that I'm going to do here that could be faster, could be slower, I'm not sure, but it's more consistent. is to get up close to destroy that. Because rather than try and destroy it from a distance, knowing the mortars will target something else, I could just get up there and know that the mortars will target the orb. I'm 50 seconds off sobs going into Crusader. What? That's like unheard of in this category. You don't just play 50 seconds off sobs in any percent no LC. That just doesn't happen. I knew you'd show up. So I'm here to kick your fucking ass. You did runs of Rack 2? Nice. How were they? What category? Did you have fun? I actually tried playing a little bit of Ratchet 2 while I was at GDQ on a CRT, and holy fuck, I'm rusty at that game. Like, I am, like, when I come back, it's gonna be a fucking hell to prepare. Also, as it turns out, that doesn't lose me time if I don't instantly take them out. That's good to know. NG Plus, nice. Can't wait to come back to NG Plus and finally get, like, a good time for once. NG Plus is great because it doesn't have the RNG element that most categories of the game do, and it doesn't have lap skip, so everything is just a little more consistent in that category, but it also means that you have, like, you gotta play really fucking good all the time. Any mistake could be the difference between you getting a PB and not. A bonk could be the difference. Fuck race skip? True. We are race skip. We are frames. We'll fight for the taxi. We'll name. We are Barlow Lap Skip. Something something our own. Together, race is broken. We'll make sub 20 known. Yeah, how'd you like that? So this is the next mission where I use the Ravager. Also, I know in previous world records they would swap to the ice mod here, but I don't do that because I think it's... I want to prioritize like killing enemies. Okay, if you like going up against the wall to skip a lap, how about just straight up crashing and dying and burning into a wall to skip a lap? I think that sounds like fun. Lap skip, that's what I'm afraid. Okay, once I see that the radar is like, well, basically like completely red, that's when I like initiate the Ravager usage. We your Charlie Kirk will take the flame, who fought for the gospel will honor his name. Jova Lap Skip is insanely free, yeah. And now V9 mines. So V10 mines will be achieved on Valak's belt, at the worst, the first mission of Torval. I'm kind of thinking right now about maybe combining my Valak's and Torval splits to account for this slight variance. But also, I'm too cool to do that. The only difference. Yeah. Ooh, this is also gonna be a fucking gold. This might be a sub 5. This is gonna be a sub 5. I need to at least get 4th place back before Robo comes in and makes that shit impossible for me. She's gonna fucking destroy this category, like... She said it herself, she knows she's the best in this game, although she had maybe doubts about her skill and, like, about whether she's good at Rack 2, because, like, she was competing against here, but here she just clears this game. She knows she's the best. And I think we all do, like... Yeah, goodbye, Yakari and Muke. Until they come back, and, you know. But I don't think they're gonna beat her that easily. One thing that I do kind of notice about Robo that I don't see in other people is she takes quite a long time to PB. Like, obviously, her time is pretty difficult to beat. Like, she will be fighting for seconds in NG plus no LC, but, like, when it comes to that category, she just does not PB like ever. But that's also partially the brutality of the category. But I feel like even in no IMG, she was struggling a little bit. Maybe this game is just, like, harder than we all thought. Maybe this game is just the hardest game of the series. Part of me feels like I had better results in no FC compared to this shit. Like, I'm feeling like right now I could feel my, like... No, then I remembered that Fast Box killed, like, a lot of my runs, too. Also, I'm a fucking moron. I just... Wait. No, I'm not. Okay, I don't think that's gonna kill, so it wasn't even worth trying. During GDQ, by the way, Ricky said 2 things. Like, not like at the same time or like one right after the other, but it was throughout the week. He has said 2 things that definitely gets me a little excited. He alluded to the thought of coming to get sub 40 in this game, and he also said he'd be down to run LEGO Star Wars 1. And it's like, ooh, 2 of my favorite 2005 games. God, Why was 2005 actually just the best year ever for like video games? Like everyone is always like 2001 was so great, and they're not wrong. 2001 was absolutely fantastic. But 2005 is also the underrated child of video games. 2005 was just god tier. 2005 is actually just like 2007 was also pretty great. You had like the orange box, you had Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, you had God of War 2. Also pretty good for music if you're into Linkin Park. I'm trying to remember who else released in 2007, but yeah. But like, oh wait, Halo 3 came out in 2007, Mario Galaxy. 2005 was Mario Kart DS, the Xbox 360, which I'm not a fan of Xbox, but I know the 360 was like major. Like, dude, 2005 was just fantastic. When every year was a banger, now only some years are. Should have had B-Dud bring his PS5 and have me play Rift Apart, imagine. I'd be down to play Rift Apart with a finally like full clean slate. Bad. But okay. 111 is like much harder now. Well, this will probably not be a 111, but yeah. Not good at all. That is absolutely not good. But we're gonna try anyways. Okay, there are no mines left. I have to chase them down. That is really bad, though. That I'm gonna lose a shit. Like I'm losing like a fucking decade on this level. That is by far like one of the worst things to happen to me in this category. I just got Charlie Kirked. We are the Satch Bean. We'll carry the thing. We'll fight for the air swing. We'll suck on his team. We are the Satch Bean. just wanted to make a fucking penis joke. Also, I actually wait a little bit here before I like command the bots, because they move faster if they are not in the state of completing a task. So if for like right now, like when they move freely on their own will, just there, just to, you know, be our friendly bots who help and kill everyone. God, that's so bad. I still have to wait the 10-second timer too. I am losing. No, it's 14 seconds. Oh, I wish we were waiting for this timer to go by quicker. And then I still have to sit through the cutscenes showing me what planets I unlocked. This is still very much 112able, but that is like an incredibly bad Torval. Please, please, please. This is the first time I've been a minute behind Sobs this like whole run, I think. Okay, let's pray that's the only major mistake. Because this run, I really want this run to live. That happens sometimes, it's fine. Who made this fucking challenge, man? I wish I had the... Dude, this is something you're never gonna hear a Deadlocked runner say. I wish the bots were in that mission. I think the bots would make that mission way better. So I could use the Ravager at the end. That would be a great usage of the Ravager. We are giant. Fuck, man. Why did I have to get that in my head? Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm not that nervous. I just really need to pee. I need somebody to get a new Tools Destruction any percent world record this year so that we can continue the streak of that being the only Ratchet and Clank category to get a new world record every year since like 2013. Anyone have anything to talk about while I'm still here for like another minute? Waiting on these guys to like fucking go away? Anyone want to talk about like something like good, like how this is technically not a world record airdrop? because I got weapon upgrades, so the in-game timer will not show 216. Why am I thinking of the 9th core version of that shit, man? Okay, here we go. Yo, I got the thing! Let's fucking go, he's dead. John Pace? Maybe. The thing, by the way, being where the Eviscerator gets stuck. And doesn't, like, move at all. I didn't fall off this time like I did in the previous run, which is my PD. By that I mean fake PD. Shit, I forgot about this. Please stop hitting me! Holy shit! Okay, so 112 is even more difficult now, but it's okay, because I still am on pace. Please! I don't need to know what I've unlocked! Five more. Wait, I could maybe try using the Raptor there on that mission. I know, right? It's like, surely, like, that rarely happens to me. Like, I'm usually good at aiming them. I'm taking responsibility for the mortars missing, because it's good to take responsibility for your own actions, right? Did I tell y'all that Flair was at GDQ? I'm pretty sure we got, like, him kicked out, which thank God, but holy fuck. Like, that was just horrible. Like, dude. Like, get out of here. I should have, like, fucking DM'd him and told him, like, to fuck off and stop DMing me his PDs and stuff. I don't want to know that he got a crappy time in Ratchet 2 that I could beat in, like, a day. What a fucking jackass. Like, Zyphel's to- oh, fuck off! Why is he not attacking? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Anyways, Jesus. That's like 10 seconds lost. Why am I bleeding out time in the easy part of the run? That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, but Zyphel's told me that apparently after he got banned, he kept complaining about, like, the... Did he ever reply? He did reply. I don't even know what he said. I don't know. I didn't... It's... Dude, after the part where he said that Ratchet runners are, like, spirits he wants to connect to and build processes with or whatever, it's like... Dude, you are... All you had to do was not quote retweet somebody's transgender surgery fundraiser with some stupid shit and you would have been fine. You just have to not do that. Oh yeah, the apology. I didn't actually read the entirety of what that said, but yeah, the apology video. Can't wait for that to drop. Sure, it's gonna be insightful. Am I golding this? Okay, probably not anymore because that. For the apology video, 2 years in the works. The shorter it is, the funnier. Like, if not that he will drop it, but the shorter it is, the funnier that shit will be. Okay, I still golded even with that mistake on Stygia, so woohoo! I'm actually saving time. Kind of. I'm quote-unquote saving time. He did reply to it, basically, but whatever he said was so stupid that I don't remember a damn thing. I was too busy enjoying my AGDQ. Like, literally, he could have gotten away with the transgender surgery quote retweet shit if he had just fucking, like, not doubled down. But then he's like, I let people have their own opinions. And it's like, yeah, you know, I also respect people's opinions, you know? You know, I have my friend, his name's Bill. He thinks Hitler was a good guy, but, you know, it's just his opinion. Like, yeah, go ahead, Flair. Go ahead. Oh, tell us what your opinions are that got you banned from the Ratchet, Jack, and Sly servers. Come on, don't be shy now. They're just opinions, right? My opinion is that Flair Snaggle Blast, first of all, has a stupid fucking name. Why would you call yourself Snaggle Blast instead of Snaggle Beast? Like, what the fuck is the Snaggle Blast supposed to mean? Also, I like how when he was replying to me, one thing he said, why would you say such hurtful things to me, man? And it's like, where was this line of thinking when you commented on Alice's surgery stuff? Did you not think that would be, like, hurtful to her? Like, dude, all I told you is you need to fucking work on yourself. If you ever want a chance of, like, being redeemed. Spoiler, he's probably not going to be redeemed for, like, several years. If ever. And to be honest, I'm going to lean on if ever. Because he clearly shows no intent of trying to improve. He's also said, like, my transgender friends can confirm that I treat transgender people with respect. I bet the transgender friend is Caitlyn Jenner, by the way. If you all know who that is. If you know who that is, that joke becomes really funny. If not, that just sounds like I'm throwing a random name out there. Can't believe you. I know, I can't believe I hurt poor Flair's feelings. I'm literally like the worst person in the world. Slight gold on Meraxis, just because of a little bit better gameplay, although my gold was already pretty decent from what I remember. Flair would never hurt a transgender person, guys. I should probably tell Senna about him. I'm just a fucking coward. Like, I know she once said, like, yeah, Flair's gonna teach me dust hovers, and it's like, this was like prior to me knowing that he's just absolutely not gonna change. Like, there was the part of me that genuinely wanted to believe he could change. I wanted to like him at first because the only bit of him that I had seen up until that point was him posting resources for Ratchet 1 and being really good at Ratchet 1. Like, I really wanted to like the dude. Then he became, well, you know, just had a fire avocado sandwich. Get me one, will ya? That's my question for you. I like avocados a lot. Also, I did originally lab this as a place to use the Ravager, but the one time I did try it, I didn't have the Ravager for Vox, so now I use it on you know, I use it on Stitchia instead. There are missions that the bots aren't in that would be so good for Ravager usage, like Murphy's Law, and also Swarmer Surprise would be fantastic for the Ravager, but you don't have the bots in those missions. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this, but you were saying like you found out that something you were eating isn't vegan. It's like how I find out like a restaurant I really like gives money to Israel, and it's like I can't eat you anymore until you stop. I mean, I know some people like don't care, but like it's like I do. Where are you? The real one's right here. Okay, let me go get some more ammo. Oh. One's in chat if I'm literally worse than Hitler for hurting Flair Snaggle Beast's feelings. One's in chat if you think I deserve to be executed by France for hurting Flair Snaggle Blast's feelings. Sorry, I know I just randomly brought Flair back again. That's how he would say. He would say blot, because he can't fucking spell. What am I saying, bro? I'm talking about how Flair was at GDQ and how I finally told him to fuck off. Also, hi Eli. I'm kind of on a nice little pace right now in case you can't tell. Just a crumb of a pace. Small little pacer elf. We can't call it a pacer elf because that implies Emerald is on pace. And he can't be on pace if he doesn't fucking stream. There's a reason I taught Emerald how to play this category, and it's because I wanted him to fucking speedrun something. I felt bad that he just never streamed, and every time he did, it just didn't, like, go much of anywhere with a pace. That's why I taught him this fucking category. He taught me 2 ledge proxies in rack 1 to make any percent without swing shots incredibly easier. And so I taught him a whole ass route. Exactly, that's why when he said that he's only sticking to rack 2 this year, I was sad, because it's like, that means he's not going to stream. That means he's not going to play at all. I don't think he's even uploaded his actual Rack 2 PB. I made him upload his Deadlocked PB because I know he doesn't upload runs like ever. I love the dude, that's why I'm harsh on him like this. Also, potential motion sickness warning. Eli, what do you think of my two emotes, by the way? Sleep and Ada. That's what they're called. They are cool, I know. Fun fact, that emote made me realize that the ninja skin for an Ouya has like scales on like the middle, like what the part that covers his nose that I didn't see before. Ooh, let's fucking go, bitch! This bean is kind of cooking, I know, right? Also, Viv, home, I totally, you probably like missed out on some shit I said earlier. Like, I think on Chronos, I was like, yo, Viv, it'd be kind of funny if you ran this game, because like, Nordic runners of Ratchet and Clank games tend to be super fucking cracked. Such as the world record holder of this category, who happens to be Finnish. There's there's three Swedish runners who are very notable for one reason or another, that being Torbola and Mukeman and Pentali. Let's see, Atapi, Killj, and Yukari are also cracked at Rack 1. Well, Atapi and Killj only run Rack 1, but I said also because Yukari runs that and this. We don't really have a lot of Nordic representation for Ratchet 2, do we? Ouya has Torb, Deadlocked has Muke and Yukari, and Abyss. Although he's kind of like Emerald a little bit in how often he plays. And then Ratchet 1 is like just it's had so much representation from the Nords over the years. So here I hear I need to learn Rack 2. No, you gotta learn this game or up your arsenal. Actually, Pentali is the Ratchet 2 representation, so never mind. Yeah, you have to learn this game or up your arsenal instead. I say that, I specifically say those two because those are the two games that I primarily run, to the point that one of my emotes is specifically referencing up your arsenal, because I figured what better Ratchet skin than the one I use in the main category of the game that I run the most, besides this one. Run whatever you want to. That too, but also, this is a great category to get into, Ratchet runs with. Like, I genuinely think this category is fucking great for beginners, and it's pretty fun in my opinion. Sup, Aquas? Hey, can somebody on-pace me, by the way? For the love of God, please on-pace me right now. I don't care who does it. Someone on-pace me. Fucking on-pace me now. I'm literally on pace for a low 112. Robo already did. Thank fucking God. She is the fucking goat. Holy shit. I'm gonna do this because I suck at doing the other thing. The speed clip. I'm not that nervous. but I have to lock in. Motherfucker, you thought you could snipe me. I'm better than you, bitch. I'm fucking better than you, and I know it. You suck at your own strat. It's harder in this category because no ninja Ratchet. Okay, do I do the safe one? Yes. I'm gonna go for one hyper stack on this. Merc and Green, I love you guys. They're the two best weird robot buddies a guy could have. I lost a little time there, but that's okay. Wait, okay. You. Hey, this one goes out to my boy Flare Blast, whose feelings I hurt. I can't believe I could do so. I didn't consider that you know, telling him to stop being a little bitch boy was a horrible thing of me to do. So I just want to apologize to him for telling him to stop being a piece of shit. First PB as affiliate, first PB in this new house. Also, in case it wasn't obvious, fuck Flare. Thank you guys for the GGs. First PB of 20. That too, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my first PB. That's kind of bad, actually. Well, not entirely. Because I do have the co-op PBs. Co-op runs are kind of handled weirdly, but you know. Oh. So this is the part where you guys give tons of subs? I'm kidding. Oh. Dude. I wish Dan didn't come back so that I could claim this as third place. But it's not. Oh my god, though. Oh my fucking god. If you have Twitch clout every exactly. If I was Zem, I'd be like, I wouldn't have to worry about dinner for a week. Oh my fucking god, I'm covering my face with my shirt for some reason. Holy shit, dude. Oh, okay, let me thank y'all for the GGs. This is over a minute faster than my previous PB, by the way. Thanks for the 13 cents. A coin that's not even going to be used in the US anymore. Oh. No, I do appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for the GGs. Oh yeah, dedicating this run to MLK Jr. Hell yeah, let's go MLK Jr. I should not sit in this pose. Fucking... That guy was awesome, I must say. Thank you, Eli, Aquas, Mortis, Vib, Shrine, MGSC, Flowers, Robo. And hopefully eventually Chloe will respond and be like, oh my god, GG. Dude, let's get some fucking let's get some if you have a sub to me, let's get some the sad 47 Ada. I want to see the Ada in chat. If you have a sub to me, or if you've somehow already accumulated a shit ton of channel points. Alright, let's screenshot this shit. Earlier, I genuinely said, like, I don't even know if I can PB, like, because I was feeling, like, so doubtful about myself. Like, I was like, I don't think I can beat Dan. I don't even, like, know, like, my PB's not even, like, I can't even PB, like, bro. But here we are. I PB'd by over a minute. Sub 40, let's do it. Robo, I'm not gonna lie, part of me really wants to play NG Plus no LC right now. But there's also the part of me saying go for 111. And then there's the part of me saying analyze the shit out of Dan's run and see if you can beat him. I just want to say I got third place in this category once, you know? I've had top 3 in 5 main board Ratchet categories. I've had it in Ouya any percent no FC, all titanium bolts, NG plus no LC, and any percent. So I meant to say 6 main board category. I want to have like 6 top 3s, you know? But there we go. Oh my god. I don't want to end the recording, but I know I have to. Oh wait, Chloe's saying GG? Okay, yeah, thank you for your GG, Chloe. I get my PB, dude, I can't beat this PB. I literally dunk on Flare the whole time. How could you do better than that? Why wouldn't you want a PB where you shit on Flare the whole time? Is that not like the fucking best like way to PB? Dude, to be a minute and a half off sobs, like exactly how much do I lose? Okay, 110.53, so 11.53. That's a minute. 112.03. 13. I am less than, okay, I literally am 1 minute and 28 seconds off sobs. That is insane. That is fucking insane. I'm gonna end the recording now, but holy shit, this run is really good actually. This is the run I needed after the week I've had. Like I was feeling like I was part of me just thought I couldn't even get another 113. I was saying like, can I just get another 113 at least? And well, I can't get a 113, but I can clearly get a 112, so. Also, this is my first PD in like a few years of any game where I have this beanie on, so. Okay, now I'll stop the recording.